You see it? All right, what the heck is going on, my dude? So I don't think it's any secret that since the first moment that I read the Storm buff details, I was sold. Now, I'm never going to be the guy to advocate that you do this, but this happened about 5 minutes after I recorded the video breaking down the buff. I was so excited when I read that buff document, man. And seriously, dude, she has exceeded my expectations. She has exceeded what I wanted her to be when it was announced she was getting a buff. And once I read it as well, on paper, listen, it doesn't take, a PhD to read a champion's abilities and know that 20% prowess stacking up to 99 times is going to make a champion pretty good. A champion who already hit hard and had the highest damage over time effects in the entire game. So here we are with a rank 3 unduped Storm. However, for this video is titled Ultimate Showcase. It could also be called Sensational Synergies Storm, but it's in the format of Ultimate Showcase. So what we're going to be doing in this video today is using a rank 3 Sig 200 Storm for video purposes. Now, unfortunately, my Storm on the live server is unduped. I will happily give her an Awakening Gem in the future if I don't dupe her naturally. If she's not in the next featured crystal, I hope she is. I would like to pull her a bunch of times. I feel like even at Sig 20, she's like good enough, gets those benefits from the extra Sigs. I'd be happy with Sig 20. She's coming back to the basic arena. I'm going to try to pick it up there. But instead of waiting to make this video, I wanted to make the video now, dude, because she just came out. It's exciting. It's fun, right? It's a champion that so many people have. And guys, there is some seriously, absolutely insane footage in this video. And I'm not yanking your chain here, man. There is some absolutely nuts stuff. So I'm going to show you a fight, and then I'm going to go over all of the different synergies and teams that I've used in this video. And then we're going to rapid fire through some stuff like we've been doing lately. I like that. I feel like it keeps the pace. But we're going to start with an absolute banger, man. And just so you know, the team right here is what we use for most of this stuff, all right? Now, I'll show you what it all does after this fight. But this fight is nuts, okay? So we're going in here with a fully ramped up Professor X and a Horseman Storm. Okay, so our prowess is going to last 60% longer. We have a decent amount of additional special attack damage, right? Also the Horseman ability and everything like that. So we're definitely getting some nice benefits here, no doubt about it. Look at this, man. We're starting off with like an 80k special 1, and now the shocks are freaking ticking down, man. So the shocks are ticking. They have plus 180% potency from the APOC synergy, which is just from her Sig ability, right? And then also the shocks are from the APOC synergy. Watch this. Got a dex a little bit, corner bank, and yeah, let's see what happens. Okay, decent. So the champion's already down to 10%. We got a little gypped out there. We didn't get our dex, unfortunately. But here we got the solid Horseman ability that's going to go ahead and let us get those easy dexes. That's a nice little thing to have there. It said dex popped up, but I didn't get it. Dex popped up there too, but we got it there. Okay, we're good to go. Boom. So, I mean, like, guys. I mean, come on. So here's the thing. Right away, people are gonna be like, "Oh, you'll be using synergies. Doesn't count." First of all, it does count. Second of all, the thing with the mutant class is that the mutant class is about team building. I've said it dozens of times in every mutant champion video I've made. The mutant class is about team building. If you don't like it, use a different class. Use the Cosmic class. The Cosmic class is great for you. Pick up a champion, you go in. Hyperion, Null, Corvus, CGR, Hercules, all those Cosmic champions, they don't need synergies. They're just powerhouses on their own. The top mutant champions make other mutant champions better. Apocalypse, Professor X, right? Top mutant champions, and they just make the mutant class so much better. Storm on her own is great. I made a video like that. 2 days ago. If you want to go watch it, you want to see Storm do her thing on her own, go check it out. If you want to see some fun footage, keep watching. All right. So we're going to go over all the stuff that makes her so insane for all of the stuff in this video, essentially. So this right here is probably my favorite team for her. Probably, I would say. I have a few different ones that we're going to go over here, but obviously, Apocalypse makes her a Horseman, gives her the shocks. Professor X increases the duration of her prowess and also gives her additional special attack damage. White Magneto gives her the passive stun potential and also increases the prowess potency from the Horseman ability and gives her additional attack as well because she's a hero. The Jabari Panther synergy is nuts, man. Is nuts, in my opinion. This one is nuts. Gain a precision buff during special attacks for each damage over time debuff and stagger passive on the opponent. That's there for Juggernaut. Cool. Each increasing critical rating by plus 375. That's nuts. That's nuts because you have all those shocks. And then I don't want to say you're not getting guaranteed special 2 crits, but you're getting very highly enhanced crit chance special 2s. And that's really, really nice. Now, let's go over some utility stuff here. When you need it, this synergy with Storm X is nuts. Makes her immune to Incinerate and Cold Snap, and not only makes her immune to it, she gains 2 prowess buffs whenever she would gain one. This, essentially, in my opinion, makes her the #1 option. Of course, it's going to be based on opinions and stuff like that, and the Defender, for nodes like Energy Adoption, Lightning, Incinerate, Cold Snap, whatever the one, Frost, whatever it is. She ramps up so quickly, and I'm going to show it in this video, don't worry. You're going to see it. It is insane how fast she ramps up, in my opinion. So this is another team that's great. You can swap out White Mags for Professor X or whatever. You can also, bring in Colossus for some poison resistance. If you bring in Colossus here, essentially what you're doing here is you're getting triple immunity, 100% resistance to bleed, and also a decent resistance to poison as well if you're fully ramped with Professor X, up to plus 72% poison resistance. This makes Storm nuts, man. And of course, if you don't need those immunities or whatever, let's say you also can't fight like a mutant with this is assuming that you can fight a mutant and make her a Horseman. Of course, obviously, you can bring in Cable, right? There's so many things you can do. Like I said, the mutant class is about team building. At the end of the day, the most important thing here is really just making her a Horseman, and the rest is nice to have. So we talked a bit here. Why don't we start jumping in to some more content, okay? There's a lot of stuff. Lots of stuff in this video. Very passionate about this champion. I love her a lot. I'm so excited. Let's start doing it. We're going to go rapid fire through, we have 12 bosses and some utility showcases and stuff like that. So here we go, man. 7.2 Nova. I've been doing this fight a decent bit lately because I feel like it's not super duper hard, but it's also it's Nova. He's annoying. He's annoying. He's an annoying defender, right? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go for the special one, which does decent stuff on its own. And then I'm going to start doing some heavy attacks. And what we're going to be doing there is we're stacking those shocks. And guys, it's nuts to me that she already had the highest damage over time potential in the game, and it just got buffed. It's nuts. It's nuts how hard she got buffed. Watch this. Boom. 175k special too. So, depending on, the path to get here, some of these fights, Professor X was all the way ramped up. Some of them he wasn't. I don't even remember which ones are which. At the end of the day, the end result there from that, it helps a little bit, but the more prowess you have, that's what's actually going to be doing, the big numbers here. And we'll see it right here that we're going to go for Winter Soldier here, right? We're going to go, by the way, people always ask, how do you make them a Horseman on the first fight? For video making purposes, you go in and you kill off Apocalypse with Cable on the team, and then you revive, and yeah, and that's it. You're good to go. So, we're going to go in here with Storm, with a completely unramped Professor X. So we're gonna go in here against Winter Soldier, all right, with an unramped Professor X. I feel like you get a nice enough benefit here from Professor X without being fully ramped. You get the 25% additional, attack bonus, which is nice for the special attacks. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go for the special one. Now the special one is supposed to, when the opponent is stunned when you launch it, it is supposed to pause all shocks on the defender for, I think, 6 seconds. It's doing that sometimes for me and sometimes not. Now, I know that she had some bugs and they were getting, pushed out. Like she had the PI bug. She wasn't getting the passive. Guys, so we got really quickly, man. So here's the thing. Unramped Professor X, okay? Unramped. I'm telling you, you don't need to yes, I for a lot of this video, I do have I use Professor X on the path to get to the ball. That's what I did. But this is unramped, okay? I'm telling you, the important thing is stacking up those prowess effects. Check it out. That's what it's about, man. That's a YouTube thumbnail right there, man. So, like I was saying, it's all about those prowess, man. Like, the extra attack is nice. It's nice to have. It's about the prowess, man, at the end of the day. So, we were talking about the Storm X synergy, right? Makes her immune to Incinerate and Cold Snap. And also, she's going to gain prowess every single time that you would get one of those debuffs. So, how about this, man? Hardest boss fight in 7.1, we have Aarkus. We're going to get the armor break on us, and every time we go near him, we are going to get 2 prowess just by standing near him, dude. Dude, it's like you go in and out, and you just get the prowess. Now, keep in mind, this is Power Shield here. This is Power Shield. Storm with Power Shield. Let's watch it together. What do you think is going to happen here? Only one of those crit. That was it was a 30-second fight, man. 30 seconds. That's why I'm saying she's the best for those energy adoption type nodes now, because obviously that's Power Shield, but did you see how fast her prowess ramps up there? There's a fight where we get to 99 in this video, so make sure you keep watching. Now, up next, I wanted to do a lot of later Act 7 stuff to show she's viable for new content, So this is Mr. Negative in 7.4, and it's almost like I planned it this way. Energy Adoption Fire. Okay, so we have Storm X with us. We are immune, and look at how quickly we're ramping up. If we crit, we get a prowess. If we prevent energy adoption fire, we gain a prowess. There's no power shield, no nothing. I said I think she's the best for energy adoption. Let's see if I was talking out of my butt or not. That was over 500,000 damage on the special 2 in less than a 30-second fight. Now, what is so beautiful about this is that she is so easy and simple to play. I'm literally just fighting to special 2. That's all I'm doing. I got to special 2, and that was it. Nothing special, nothing crazy. I got to special 2. That's all I did, man. These nodes on Mr. Negative here are you have to do a specific light attack or medium attack or heavy attack based on the little passive you get, and if you don't do it, you get minus ability accuracy, and also you get no doubt. Yeah, that's great. We were getting Incinerates on us on purpose so we can get to a special 2 and kill him. That's all we were doing. Up next, we are going to Venom in 7.2 that has Chitinous Thorns. So whenever there's an armor up buff on him, we're going to get a bleed on us. Multiple armor up buffs, multiple bleeds. Multiple bleeds, lots of prowess. What do you think's going to happen? Okay, so Venom, we got an armor up buff. Check out our prowess, man. Chitinous Thorns, this is a node in Alliance War in Path 3 and Section 2. There's also Foresight here. He gained another armor up buff. That's pretty cool. Look at all the prowess, man. Look at all the prowess. If there's a defender on that node with a lot of armor, let's watch. Did you see it? Did you see the number? Should we watch it? This isn't Power Shield. This is not Power Shield. It's Foresight. Got some attack, no doubt about it, some extra attack. That's over 1 million on just the last hit. 99 prowess. Granted, you're not going to have 99 prowess in every matchup, but it's possible. So far, almost all the bosses in this video thus far have been less than 30 seconds. Let's keep moving. Up next, we're jumping to 7.2, I think. Weapon X. There's nothing special here. It's just a beefy Weapon X, the hardest Weapon X in the game, just because he's beefy. He's a beefy boy. He's got a big amount of health. He's got a big amount of attack. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get hit so I can get bleeds. I'm kidding. I did that completely on accident. So what I'm going to do here actually is go for the special one. Boom, boom, boom. Okay? So you'll notice that I'm not going for the special one while they're stunned most of the time here. Now, that's because, like I said, it felt very inconsistent and buggy to me. I'm intercepting with the heavy attack, by the way, because I know that he's going to be aggressive. Okay? He's aggressive in his berserk phase, so I know I can intercept there. But watch this. Guys, holy crap, man. That's that Jabari synergy being really good. All those shocks, big, boom. 100k on the first hit, boom. 150k on the second hit, boom. 260k on the third hit. Let's round it up to, round down to 500,000 damage special 2. Oh, look at that. 40 seconds into the fight. As I was saying, I'm not going for like stun special 1, even though you should, because like I said, I felt that it was a little bugged for me and I wasn't getting the pause. I don't know. It happened in a video in a fight towards the end. I don't know if something got pushed through, who knows, but regardless, man, you don't need it. You don't need the shock to start paused. Just parry heavy afterwards, get to special 2, and the fight's probably going to be over. So obviously as a Horseman, right, she's going to be 100% resistant to bleed. This Namor in 7.4 has Biohazard, okay? He also has a powerful from afar, right? But what we're here for is the Biohazard, man. We're going to be consistently healing the entire time, all right? Also gaining massive prowess. It's like a match made in heaven, man. So Biohazard, Caltrop, she's absolutely nutty for. There's also like some node here where there's like a countdown thingy where if I don't use a special attack when it counts down, I take degen. I didn't really care about it. I was like, okay, cool, like give me degen, that's great. I'm gonna kill you in like one special 2, so I'm not too concerned about it. But yeah, what's great about Biohazard and Caltrops is you really build that prowess like without even thinking about it, man. Again, enormous 500k special 2, like it's absolutely nothing. So I've now shown you, right, the Incinerate against Mr. Negative. I showed you the Cold Snap against Aarkus, Bleed against Namor, right? Those are all the elements that she's immune and resistant to that she gains prowess from. There's one more here. We're going back to 7.1 Night-Carnage. Now, he like also reverses my healing here, so this is a weird fight in general, but he has, I think, energy adoption shock on him. Now, that goes away when there's a shock on him, okay? So I'm going to be, like, really building up those prowesses here. Every time I prevent a shock, I'm going to evade my heavy. Lovely. So every time I prevent a shock, I'm going to be pretty much... oh, no, actually what it is that when I put a shock on him, he starts healing. That's what it is, but I reverse that healing. Cool. So we have 52, 53, 54 prowesses here. We're going to end it off with like that was a big special one. That's all that matters, man. Don't worry about what happened. Don't worry about why it happened. Just know it's crazy stuff, all right? But if you actually want to know what happened, there's energy adoption lightning there. Again, I'm sticking to it, man. I really think that she is like the best in the game for that stuff. Now granted, these aren't hard nodes. These are nodes that like Ghost and Kingpin can completely nuke, and any champion who is immune to those elements, they're gonna have not an issue. But for me, like I said, it's going to be really debatable who is the best there. It's going to depend on the defender, but it's always been like the Ghost and Kingpin show there. I'm tossing Storm up there, man. The three of them are on equal footing for me for like those energy adoption type nodes. Horseman Storm on like the hazard shift node, man, is gonna be pretty freaking nuts, man. She really is. She really is. So let's take a look at like caltrops here, you know, whenever you dash back, you get a bleed, you know, stuff like this. So biohazard caltrop, she's gonna have a really fun time here, and a lot of horsemen have fun interactions like this. Like Havoc, for example, is really cool for it. What's his face? Namor is really cool for it as well. He goes right into outrage essentially. With Storm, you gain a lot of prowess, man. And the thing with her prowess is that it's 20% special attack damage per prowess, which is really a lot. Like right now, 40 times 20, that's 800% special attack. Also, not even to mention the 50% additional prowess from Apocalypse and the additional 30% that White Mags gives that prowess. And you also have the Professor X special attack bonus too. Like, it's just there. It's really nuts, man. Like I did that fight and I ended the video there, and I was like, I'm gonna keep doing a little bit more on this path just because, like, let's just see how fast we can get through these stuff. Now, like, Caltrops is a lane we're always going to see in MCOC. Caltrops, Biohazard, these are nodes that are not going away anytime soon. We see them all over in act content. We see it in like monthly quests. We see it in side quests. We see it in boss rushes. This is a node that's been around for a very long time, and I don't anticipate it leaving anytime soon. So yeah, we're going for the special one here, and it does a lot of damage. That's all there is to it. Now at this point, you can parry heavy. You're going to notice that, like, Horseman Storm's thing used to be, for me, crazy shock damage, right? I'm really never going above like 15 to 20 shocks in this video, because now, on top of the crazy shock damage, she has absolutely ridiculous special attack damage, man. And now, I don't use, by the way, a single special 3 in this video, but her special 3 hits really hard with all the prowesses. So, just throwing it out there, man. Just throwing it out there. I like the special 2 though. It's fun. I like when the tornado goes. It's fun. It's fun to watch. So here we have a Ronin, right? Lots of prowess, lots of fun stuff. 28 prowess, man. Like 15 seconds into the fight. Now, there's also, by the way, I should mention, there's a node that drains our power. That's why I'm going for the special 1. Otherwise, I'd go for, like, a Mega Nuke special 2. But, like, man, even with going for the special 1s, I mean, like, dude, we're doing 8k damage over time per second with 4 shocks. That's nuts, man. So, you guys may have watched me live doing Abyss. With Storm. And she did well. She's even better for it now, man. She's even better for it now. So we're going to watch Abyss Invisible Woman here, and it is an unbelievably easy solo. Unbelievably easy. Like so easy, man. So easy. She's so much better for this stuff now. It's just nuts, man. I don't understand why she was buffed this hard, but I'm not really complaining about it because I like her a lot. So that's really cool. You know? So what I'm going to be doing here is really building up those shocks. And yeah, I'll be going for special 2s. But, you know, Abyss Invisible Woman has like, what, like 2.8 million health or something like that. And then all of, like, you know, her bubble. Every time the bubble comes up, that's an additional like 200,000 health, right? So yeah, obviously big damage reduction here. But with 12 shocks, we are doing 15k per tick. With 14 shocks, we are doing about, let's just say 16 shocks. Over 20k. Over 20k per second in damage over time with only 16 shocks. That's truly astonishing to me. It's actually like really nuts, man. 21 shocks. Look at how fast her bubble goes down. We're ticking for 30k per second. Special 2 is going to stun, go in, refresh her. She's losing like 3% of her health per second, and this is Abyss health pools. I don't even have words for this, man. Like, this is like right here. This is about like where it used to ramp at like 99 shocks. I believe it used to cap out at like about 40k per second. Now we're here at 33 shocks. And look at this, man. Enormous special too. On top of it. Maybe it capped out at 80k per second. Maybe it was 40k per tick. I don't remember, but point is, it's a lot higher now, man. And it just seems like easier and simpler, and it goes so well with the big special attacks now. Let's watch, let's go ahead, where is it? Here. Let's go ahead and, before we do that, when she launched, this was missing in her kit, and people were like really mad. And I was like, guys, it's probably just a bug, it's okay. Check it out. Boom, so good. Not only does that happen, does she get the passive stun like Storm X has, she gains prowess when it happens. She gains plus 40%. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at her prowess. Watch her prowess. When he shrugs off 8. Watch it. We're at 14. 14 prowess. Watch it. Up to 30. When Kingpin shrugs off. Come on, man. Crazy. That's no synergies, nothing. That was a duel against my Kingpin. So there's no Horseman there, no Professor X, no nothing. That's just Storm being Storm, man. Kingpin shrugs his rage debuffs, and she gains 16 prowesses. She gains 320% attack damage every time that happens. Really? Not to mention the prowess she builds while it goes up to the 8 rage debuffs. Okay, cool. Nice. Let's do a Labyrinth fight, because why not? I recorded this before the Abyss fight, and then I put it in the video after. We just watched the Labyrinth fight. We watched an Abyss fight. This is going to be less, climactic than it, but I'll tell you what right now. This clip right here has less than 90 seconds left, okay? So this is 1.5 million health Old Man Logan. And we're about to kill him off in less than 90 seconds, okay? So what we're going to do here is we're going to essentially just hit into him a lot and build up prowesses and just keep building up our shocks, and we're going to have a really fun time, and everyone's going to be really happy watching it, and it's going to be great. Everyone's going to do great here, all right? So we're going for the heavy attack, and we got 8 shocks. It's nuts. We're doing 12k damage over time per second. Now we're doing about 15k. So it really ramps up real quick, and look at that, man. We're pretty much hitting the damage cap on our non-crits. We're hitting the 50k damage cap on our non-crits, basically. Horseman Unstoppable coming in clutched there. I went in through the heavy attack, don't even care. Ooh, whiff. But I got it. Intercept. Nice. Special 2. Triple damage cap. 50, 50, 50. You love to see it, man. The shocks are now going for 20k per second. Every tick is half a second. Oh my god. Look at his health. Look at his health, man. It looks like a side quest the way he's going down. This is a 1.5 million health. I've had Alliance War fights that last long. I've had AQ fights that last longer than this. $77 hits, man. Come on. Variant 3 Kang. This is basically, if you don't have a shock or an incinerate on the defender, he's going to regain all of his health every 20 seconds. And also, you have half health here, half attack here. You have half base attack here. If you're not tech, okay? So yeah, our damage is a little nerfed here. That's all right. It doesn't even matter because it's so nuts that if our base attack is 50% what it is in the other fights, do you really think that matters? Honestly, I don't. I don't at all. I really don't. So this guy has about 450,000 health, right? And like I said, we have lower attack. So the shocks are based on our attack, right? So when the attack is lower, the shocks will be a lot lower. But that's like really okay because the special 2s, that's definitely lower as well. But I mean, it was still fine. It was still fine, man. It really was. So one thing I used to love Storm for, well, we'll do this one last. We'll do that last. We're going to go back to 6.1. Sabretooth here. This is, oscillate and all that fun stuff. Also, you can't like reverse his healing or whatever, but you can block it with despair. Cool. So guess what we're going to do here, guys? We're going to go for the special one, and then guess what we're going to do? We're going to parry. Horseman, unstoppable OP. And now oscillate, we're going to get a little risky. We're going to go for a heavy attack. You love to see it. We're going to eat a combo. You love to see it. He actually crit us, and we gain prowess. You love to see it. And we're going to do a special 2 just right into his block just to finish it off. Beautiful. Quick and easy, man. Quick and easy. So, one thing I used to love Storm for was Thunderstruck. Okay? One of the, when Apocalypse was released, content creators were like, Apocalypse, best mutant, oh my god, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, guys, check out this Storm synergy. Crazy. And I did Storm versus Thunderstruck King Groot or whatever it is. And no one cared because everyone was going crazy over Apocalypse, which is totally valid. But I've always been like such a fan of this synergy, man, So I loved her for Thunderstruck. In 7.4, there was a boss with Thunderstruck. And I was like, yo, Thunderstruck. I love that note. Actually, I really like the note a lot. There are a lot of shock champions in the game nowadays, and I like all of them. Nebula, Thor, Ragnagod, Black Widow, Deadly Origin. I love Storm. I love champions that inflict stun for some reason. You guys know I love Thor Jane Foster too. I have a big soft spot for her. How about that spacing right there? So yeah, point is, man, she's great for Thunderstruck because Thunderstruck actually increases the potency of your shocks. So here at 8 shocks, we're ticking for 22k per second. Yeah, so not too bad. Not too bad, man. Guys. Someone stop me from putting a generic gem in her right now. Someone stop me from doing it on the live server. I gotta get her awakened soon. Strife is still probably my most wanted champ out there. So when there's like, class nexus and stuff, I'm gonna be going for mutants. So duping Storm would be great for me on the live server. Pulling Strife would be great. So there's going to be lots of opportunity to grab her. If not, she'll be back in the basic arena in a few months. I will be grabbing the dupe there. If she's not in the next featured crystal, which I do think she will be. I hope she will be. I hope to grab her there. But yeah, guys, I love this champ. I've seen almost nothing but love for this champ as well, and I'm very glad that it's so well received because the past few months and weeks specifically in the game, there's been not the happiest times for certain things. Alliance War potions are weird at the moment of recording this, and morale is low in that side of the community. So having something like super fun like the Storm buff going on at the same time makes me feel better about things at the moment personally. So yeah, man, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. This is like a bit of a combo video. It's an ultimate showcase for one of my rank 3s. It's kind of a sensational synergy video. And it's also, I used to make like the Horseman videos, like Horseman this, so it's kind of like all 3 in 1, man. And it's a new champ too. It's basically a new champ, so right away. This is like a mega combo video. I like Storm a lot, so hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, drop your boy a big ol' like. And I'm sure someone's gonna comment, when's the kitty video coming? I've been working on it, but I wanted the break from that. I took a break, made the Storm video. It's coming though, soon. Very soon. Within like a few days. It's pretty much done. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss it. Don't comment and then don't subscribe. That's so silly. I'll be seeing you around.